that comes together in this simple little explanation of your camera. This is your instruction manual in one slide. If you want it, it's pretty simple. Your camera has a 6-hour battery life, which is awesome. Has the widest field of view on the market, 42 degrees vertically by 57 degrees horizontally. If you go out in the bay and sit on one knee and then turn the camera sideways, what we call gangster grip, you'll see the floor of the bay and the top of the bay door in one shot. That is phenomenally good. You can't see that with a lot of cameras. You think about going in commercial buildings, you think about going in some of your Texas McMansions, they got the really tall ceilings. A standard fire service camera, you're not going to see that upper area where the heat could be. This will allow you to do that. It uses mixed gain mode we talked about. It's got a 25 hertz refresh rate, which you don't want anything less than that. That's about the same as the human eye. The thermal sensitivity of the camera is 70 millikelvin, less than 70 millikelvin. You're like, what the heck is 70 millikelvin? Millikelvin is a thousandth of a degree. NFPA says it's got to be no greater than 80 millikelvin. So as that number drops, the better its sensitivity between an object that is of similar temperature. So for example, if I have a 98-degree victim versus a 96-degree pile of clothes, your camera will pick up enough differences to show detail. Cameras that go above that rating, they start to look all the same and the image washes out. So all you see is a bunch of gray and you don't know what you're looking at. Has a built-in flashlight, which I found very beneficial. It is not intrinsically safe. Keep that in mind. And then I've attached the link where you can go see all the videos we've done on that device there. And I've got more videos for you at the end. That's your instruction manual in one slide. You look at this picture right here on the left. I want you to see something that no other camera does. I see the firefighter clearly outlined, and then I can see the fire behind it. Whereas if you look at a Bullard or a FLIR or anything like that, when you get super high heat, the colder objects will go dark. Yours does. Yours shows color really early, which is a great thing. Starts it at 302 degrees. Why do you think showing color early is a good idea in the fire environment you work in now? Why do you think so? What do you think if we don't show color? Will firefighters respond? No. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. What's inside our homes? What did I tell you in the first section? What kind of fuel are you dealing with? What's furniture made of? Petroleum, right? Polyurethane, derivative, your foam cushions, all that solidified petroleum products. One overstuffed chair or one recliner is the same as 5 gallons of gasoline. So if I start seeing furniture heating up on your camera, I'm seeing temperatures highlight in areas of 300 degrees. What should you do to that couch, that wall, that environment that's not on fire technically before you move to the next room? What should you do?
Put some water on it.
Thank you. As they say on the fire, but or they say on TV, well, we see the fire, we're gonna put some water on it. Well, how about we see some heat and we put water on the heat? Don't crawl past heat or superheated fuels. I was taught don't crawl past fire, right? No one taught me not to deal with heat or superheated fuels. They told me not to wet that couch. The couch is more dangerous than that unwatered Christmas tree that we tell them every year to water. Nobody talks about that. And if you don't see color, and a lot of times firefighters will ignore it, I want you to teach them to look for both color and convection. Look for those 2 C's. If they see color, that's bad, but convection is the fire growing and trying to move from one space to another. As I put in the 4th bullet point, the absence of color isn't the absence of heat. Grayscale moving convection current should be regarded as hot. Please make sure your firefighters understand that. This is your cheat sheet. You can print this out, laminate it. Your Attack Pro follows the exact same color palette as the Fire Pro X with one exception. There is no purple. It's color temperature correlations. From 0 to 301 is gray, from 302 to 599 is yellow, and from 600 to 799 is orange, and 800 to 1022 is red. And those are apparent temperatures, which means approximations. They are not exact measurements. It is not a thermometer. Everybody good with that?